This is TWiT.
Let's talk about next month, because there's going to be an Apple event. We think now it's not that, obviously it's not going to be Election Day, so it's not going to be the 3rd. I would expect it to be the 10th, but John Prosser says it's going to be the 17th. And that's
you have to send out invitations on the 3rd if it's going to be the 10th, Leo, and no one wants that in their inbox on Election Day.
So just stay well away from that. It's not going to be Election Day this year.
It's liquor that day.
It's going to be Election week this year, or maybe even Election month. So just stay away from that. And the following
week is Thanksgiving, and Apple Incorporated usually takes the week off for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So I don't think people would be very fussed about doing an event.
Is the only possible choice. And will I be able to get my Silicon Mac?
At some point.
Almost.
I'm sure they'll announce it.
Definitely.
Almost.
What will that be?
According to Stephen Warwick, writing in your august publication, there will be a Apple Silicon iMac in the first half of 2021. This is from China Times. There was some question whether they might launch an iMac this year, so maybe this would lend credence to the idea that it'll be a laptop.
Mm-hmm. I look forward to a new iMac with Apple Silicon. My wonderful, hardy iMac that I've had for many, 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 many years is definitely starting to show its age at this point, and I am just teetering on the edge of, oh no, I'm going to have to replace this before the Apple Silicon iMac comes out. If this doesn't happen,
it knows its replacement is coming, Lory. You watch the Apple event on the machine that you're going to replace.
Yep.
I know. I know.
think of it more nicely. Think of it as like the Bluesmobile that's trying to get you to the assessor's office in Dealey Plaza. It's not going to fall apart until its job is done. So just hang with it. It'll jump.
My iMac Pro, which is fine and will be, and I don't imagine even replacing that for Apple Silicon next year, but it is definitely dying for Big Sur, because I've had it 3 years.
How long do we have to wait for Big Sur?
Yeah, that's the question, because I want to do a clean install. I'm prepared. I moved everything on, my home folders on an external drive. I've done all the checks. In fact, I did a whole series on Hands-on Macintosh, a 5-part series on the road to Big Sur, because we're going to be ready when it comes out. But when?
Don't you want them to take their time? Because Catalina was painful.
Yeah.
There's so many architectural changes they're making to get all this stuff ready. I want them to be sitting there polishing it until even the engineering product managers are like, okay, you can see your reflection in it. It's time to ship.
Well, the logical time to do it is when the logical time to do it is when the new Macs come out. But that might be December 31st, right?
They'll probably announce it. Won't they do it'll be out in 24 hours, just so that every developer has to.
Yeah, just really screw with people
on Thanksgiving. Enjoy your weekend with the family,
Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, so
you can upload Thanksgiving Eve.
It seems likely that so we'll have an event on the 17th, but we're not going to. Clearly, they're not going to order Friday for delivery the day after Thanksgiving. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So we'll go into December.
Please don't tempt them, Leo. Please don't tempt them.
Black Friday delivers on Black Friday. The mailman will kill you.
Don't do that to me.
FedEx guy will kill you. So I'm thinking.
They could say order today, available end of week. I mean, they've done that before, but my guess is that they're going to want a little bit of runway with these.
So I'm thinking December, and I'm thinking there's really no urgency. They have to release Big Sur with the new Macs, because that's requirement. Mm. So I'm thinking Big Sur might be December as well.
But that's a different version. They could always say, this is the release candidate. It's available today. The Apple Silicon version will be available with the new Macs, because no one can install that on an existing Mac anyway.